a monkey sat upon a throne in heaven and declared himself equal to the gods. The celestial army marched against him. The greatest immortals of the heavens failed to stop him. For a brief moment, it seemed as though a single rebellious monkey might overthrow the order of the universe itself. This is Simple Tales. After returning from his quest for immortality, Sun Wukong was no longer merely the king of monkeys. He had mastered the 72 transformations. He could travel vast distances in a single cloud, somersault. He wielded the magical staff, Bang, a weapon that could shrink to the size of a needle or grow as tall as a tower. Most importantly, he feared neither kings nor gods. His growing power soon attracted the attention of heaven. The Jade Emperor, ruler of the Celestial Court, worried that such a powerful being might cause trouble if left alone. Hoping to keep him occupied, the Emperor invited Wukong to heaven and granted him an official position. Sun Wukong accepted eagerly. At first, then he discovered the truth. His grand title amounted to little more than keeper of the heavenly horses, a stable master, a servant. The gods had not honored him. They had mocked him. Furious, Wukong abandoned his post and returned to the mountain of flowers and fruit. There he raised a banner bearing a bold new title, Great Sage Equal to Heaven. The Celestial Court was outraged, yet heaven also feared provoking him. Rather than punish him immediately, the Jade Emperor reluctantly recognized the title and offered him another place among the immortals. For a time, peace held. Then came the peach banquet. The peaches grown in heaven's sacred orchard ripened only once every few thousand years. Whoever ate them gained longevity beyond measure. The banquet celebrating their harvest was the most prestigious gathering in heaven. Every important god, goddess, sage, and immortal received an invitation. Everyone except Sun Wukong. When he learned this, his anger returned hotter than before. Equal to heaven? Clearly, the Celestial Court did not believe it. If they would not invite him to the feast, he decided he would attend anyway. Wukong entered the heavenly orchard and wandered among trees heavy with glowing peaches. He plucked the finest fruits and devoured them one after another. Sweet juice ran down his chin. Immortality tasted wonderful. From there, he made his way to the banquet hall itself. Finding the guests absent and the preparations unfinished, he helped himself. He drank the celestial wine. He sampled the rarest delicacies. He lounged in seats reserved for the highest immortals. Laughing at the confusion he would leave behind, he consumed enough heavenly treasures to shame an army of gods. Still not satisfied, he stumbled into the palace of Lao Zi, the ancient master of alchemy. There he discovered jars filled with precious pills of immortality. Without hesitation, he swallowed them by the handful. By the time heaven discovered what had happened, the Monkey King had become more powerful than ever. The Celestial Court erupted into chaos. Orders flew through the heavenly palaces. Trumpets sounded. Banners unfurled. An army of gods descended upon the mountain of flowers and fruit. Wukong welcomed them with a grin. The first attacks failed, then the second, then the third. Celestial warriors surrounded him only to discover they were fighting clones created from hairs plucked from his body. Generals cornered him only to watch him transform into birds, beasts, insects, or mist. Divine weapons crashed down. His golden staff sent them flying back. Again and again, heaven's champions advanced. Again and again, they retreated in defeat. The battle spread across the skies. Clouds shattered, palaces trembled. The name of Sun Wukong echoed through heaven itself. For the first time in ages, the celestial court found itself unable to impose its will. At last, with no other option remaining, the gods sought help from a higher power. They turned to the Buddha. The Buddha arrived calmly while chaos raged around him. Unlike the others, he neither threatened nor attacked. Instead, he spoke. "Sun Wukong," he said, "you believe yourself unmatched. Tell me, can you leap beyond my hand?" Wukong laughed. Such a challenge seemed ridiculous. He could cross enormous distances in a single somersault. Escaping a hand would be effortless. Without another word, he launched himself into the sky. He flew past clouds, past stars, past the boundaries of heaven itself. After what seemed an immense journey, he arrived at 5 towering pillars, standing alone at the edge of existence. Certain he had reached the end of the universe, he carved his name into one pillar. To prove his triumph, he even left a final insult before turning back. Then he returned to the Buddha. "I have won," he declared proudly. "No hand could contain me." The Buddha smiled. Slowly, he raised his palm. There, upon one finger, were the words, "Great Sage equal to heaven." The very inscription Wukong had carved. The 5 pillars had not been at the edge of the universe. They had been the Buddha's fingers. Suddenly, Wukong understood. Despite all his power, all his victories, all his confidence, he had never left the Buddha's hand at all. For the first time, the Monkey King was speechless. Before he could react, the Buddha transformed his hand into the mountain of 5 elements. The mountain descended from the heavens and pinned Wukong beneath its immense weight. No transformation could free him. No strength could lift it. There he remained for 500 years. The rebellion was over. Yet the story of Sun Wukong is not merely about a monkey challenging heaven. It is about pride. Wukong defeated armies, outwitted immortals, and shook the foundations of the celestial court. But the greatest limits are often the ones we cannot see. Sometimes we mistake our horizon for the edge of the universe. Sometimes we believe ourselves far beyond our bounds when we have barely left the place where we began. The Monkey King would one day rise again and achieve true greatness. But first, he had to learn humility beneath a mountain. Thank you for joining this simple tale. If you enjoyed this story, Please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves myths, legends, and forgotten tales from around the world. Until the next one.